What's good, YouTube? Your girl Lila here. I've been doing a lot of thinking the past couple of days and talking to. And I just want to say something about my cousin Crystal that passed away. It's sad. Don't really know about what's going on or what happened or whatever. But I just want to say that back in 2016, before the kids got taken, I was picking Crystal up every day to go to the methadone clinic because she wanted to change her life. And I really enjoyed our time together because I would get over to Aunt Cindy's house probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And her and May May and Aunt Cindy would be up making breakfast, drinking coffee. I swear, they love their creamer and their sugar, like heavy. I'm not too much of a coffee drinker, but it was amazing. We would have beautiful mornings. We would hug one another, kiss each other, talk about, what I was doing in school or work or the kids. And she had a dream that she wanted to be a better version of herself. And I wanted to be there and help her achieve her dream. So every morning I would get up early and I would either take Mikkel or Xavier or Cameron. I didn't really take the little kids because I wanted to teach them this is what family does. This is, we help each other. We support one another, And as time went on, every day I would drive my truck over there and we would drive Mr. John's car, which he passed away. He was an elderly man. And I would take her every morning and we would either stop by McDonald's and get a biscuit or, we would go to 7-Eleven and she'd be like, "Don't worry, Lee, I got you." Whatever we wanted. She came out one day with a hat for me, I still got the hat. And I've had it for years and she was beautiful, dude. One day, I came over and she had us matching outfits, but she had a purple shirt. I had a pink shirt. We had white jeans. She even got me, some boots to go with that outfit. I mean, it was really nice of her, We was actually starting to build a real good relationship. And when the kids got taken, I kind of lost my mind for a little bit. And I told her that, I really can't help you out right now. I got to focus on myself. The kids are gone. And then recently, I've hated myself. I've hated how my life has become. I ex people out of my life that's done nothing to me. And I feel bad. I feel really upset about that. My poor aunt and uncle got to bury another child, another family member, someone that, I grew up with, someone that I love and I care about. But I was just so upset with my own life and what the fuck I was going through. I didn't want to care about anybody else's shit. And I took God out of my heart by feeling like that. Because God teaches you love. Not to judge, but to love. That's his job. Is to love. Is to judge. Our whole purpose is to help one another, to love one another as God loves us. But I was too fucked up and emotional to even go over there, man. I haven't even been over there yet to see my aunt and to see my uncle, and this is their fucking daughter, yo. It hurts. And then my uncle's in the hospital, and I mean, he's on hospice, and then my other cousin, she's in the hospital, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot. I've been going through a lot lately for a long time. And I was just thinking about Crystal and, when she was younger and how beautiful she was and how skinny she was. And her hair was like curly and brown. And she used to like put this mousse and gel in it, and scrunch it up with her hand. And I remember, being a little girl and watching her put her makeup on. And, she was beautiful. She was beautiful. I even remember the bad days too. Like when her first daughter was stillborn, and we would talk about that and how painful it was for her. And we would look at the pictures of the baby, and it was sad. I can only pray that her daughter's with her in heaven, Yeah. Her sister's locked up, and I'm just thinking, damn, I'm so grateful that I was not in jail when my brother died. Like, I'm so fucking grateful. And then I wrote John, and I told him to call me. Obviously, he hasn't checked his email because I haven't got a phone call yet. And I'm just like trying to be strong, and it's hard to be strong when it's sad, yo. I know one time I fucking didn't have water at my house, and like they came over and cut off our water. We've all had it happen, and if y'all got money, then excuse me, but I've had the water cut off at my place before, and I hit up Crystal, and I was like, yo, I don't know what to do. This is when I just had Valentino, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And she was like, well, Leela, I'm going to be at my parents' house. You can stay at the trailer for a little bit. And, I did. I went over there, and I washed all my clothes, and I fucking stayed for a couple of weeks. And, weeks. I stayed for a couple of weeks, and she was okay with it. I cleaned her house up, and, it was all right. She always wanted to give more, man. I remember, when they took Lin after 11 months, she fell off, yo. She went back to the drugs because it was easier for her because she didn't want to deal with the pain, She didn't want to deal with it. Her daughter was almost a year old, and social services took her. Like, that's traumatizing. It's traumatizing, man. I feel bad for her kids. I feel bad for the kids that are in foster care that have been adopted that will never know her. Because let's be real, all kids come and find their parents one day or want to know about them, you know? And Crystal was all right, yo. She was all right. She didn't do anything but to herself. And that's the truth. She used to tell me about her sugar daddies and how they would or the guys that worked on the fucking dock or whatever, and how they would have so much money to spend, and they would spend thousands of fucking dollars of these guys' money, and it's just, they just had a ball, yo. They just did what they wanted to do, and they didn't give a fuck. And then when Crystal got older, she wanted different things out of life, and, you know, but then my life got fucked up. You know, she came to my son's birthday party. Like, my family don't ever attend shit. Like, John wasn't even there for me. John didn't even show up for Xavier's birthday party. The only person to show up was Crystal. And I really appreciate that. Don't get me wrong, after the kids got taken and shit, my cousin Dave came over a few times. And that's why I feel bad even talking shit about Jimmy, because, I mean, he showed up at my house too. To check on me. I've done blocked everybody out of my fucking life. Don't nobody even come over. I don't really know about what's going on with anybody because I'm so fucked up in my head, yo. I just keep leaving. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to fucking San Bernardino. Let's get shot in the fucking head. Like, and I feel bad for May May. Just thinking what the fuck she's going through in jail. Like, that's her sister, her big sister. Like, you know, I hate to say it, but you look up to your big sister. You know, you look up to your big brother. Like John, I always thought John was fucking awesome. Like, I always thought he was a great person. I started being jealous over people's problems. Like, I kept saying, well, they're allowed to fuck up and fuck up and fuck up. And, you know, everything is happening so easy for them. But I didn't really consider their feelings. You know. It's easy to pick up, you know, alcohol and drugs and to let your problems just try to slip on by. Let's be real. Like, when the boys got taken and they wanted Juan gone and just so much shit. Like, I started drinking every day. I started drinking every day because I didn't want to deal with the shit. I wanted to be around people. I wanted to have a good time. I didn't want to feel my problems. And I would get drunk. And I would get up, take a shower, get dressed for work, and do the same. This happened until about I got fired. I got fired because of my fucking history, my fucking background history. I worked there a fucking year, almost a year, to get fired because of my background. Damn, man. I feel really bad about Crystal. But that's what happens, right? It's all life. You live to die. I just want to say that we're all a little fucked up, you know. We all got something with us. I love Crystal. I feel bad. I feel bad because there's times when, like, I would go over there and they'd be like, Leela, Lee, you know, hugging me and me seeing everybody, hey, hi, you know. But since the kids have been gone, I haven't really been the same. Something broke in me. And I can't explain it. You think that, you know, things can't get worse. But they always do. They always get worse. They always do. You hear that? Neither do I. There's nobody here with me like normally. Like normal. Sometimes it's like, haven't I been faithful? But it's all one big test, right? It's all one big promotion. I don't know. I know y'all are probably tired of seeing me cry, but this is like an everyday ritual. If it's not one thing, it's another. I don't get it anymore. I don't understand. I don't.